Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Welcome to
The
Potcast.
What's up, everybody? Podcast episode 6.
Episode fucking 6 already? Holy shit.
Special episode. We have
Dabcast.
2 guests.
Oh shit.
We have my good buddy Chae, and Moffat has returned for another episode.
What's going on?
We are actually going to do dabs.
Before you do you want to hit this, then he does the thing, or do you want him to do the thing and then you hit it?
What thing?
Like his, hey, my name's Chae. You know,
He can say it at any time.
Cool.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Bear with me. I'm getting the thing ready. Name's
Chae
Chae.
is
Happy to be here. Nothing
He's
else
the
to say.
resident dabs expert.
Get it hot.
Yep. You're gonna put it right on the red spot.
Do I
Go.
go now?
Go. Yep. Go ahead.
What do I do? Just drop
Yep.
it in?
Yep. And keep the nail right to it. Go. Hurry.
Like push it.
Yeah. Up against the hot spot. There you go. There you go. Clear.
Good lord.
Oh,
Clear.
shit.
Clear.
Oh.
Hard. Pull hard.
Get it.
Pull hard, buddy.
Clear it, dude. Damn,
I'm
son.
gonna do it for you.
Clear it.
He can't even do it. He's like, he's about to get high as fuck.
I'm gonna get high.
I'm gonna last. I gotta go last. There's
And
nothing
we
I
have
can
lift
last.
off.
It's you guys.
He's in space right now. We cannot reach
Wow.
him. We have lost communication with him permanently for a
And
few
it smells
minutes.
just like the vape pen. You know
Oh,
what I
yeah.
mean? Oh,
Moffat, you're next then?
Are you gonna do this or?
I'm gonna do a dab.
You know
Oh,
what,
dude,
Moff?
that's crazy.
Shit, that's a little too much for you, dude. Fuck. Can you handle this, or do you want me to do this one?
He's a big guy. He can handle the drink.
Just
90%.
put it in.
Yeah, that's the
drink.
spirit.
You know he's got it.
Shit, sometimes,
That's a
Moffat.
big.
Sometimes.
Somebody do it for me.
Yeah, I'll do everything for you. All you have to do is inhale. I'll do everything
I
else.
like the way you fucking think, man. Are you feeling good or what?
Hey, Moffat. Damn the torpedoes. Full speed ahead. You'll be fine.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
If I can just get the goddamn torch to work. This is retarded.
That's fantastic.
Sorry, we are experiencing
Dude,
technical difficulties.
I've
here.
never seen him not be able to hit something hard. And you tried. You even tried. You were like, you were doing baby hits like he was off the fucking ball.
You
were
became me,
no.
Lou. Welcome to my world.
You became fucking.
Okay, so what you're gonna do is when I say pull, you're gonna start pulling slowly at first, just like a bong rip,
So you run
and then when I say pull hard, pull hard.
Okay.
Cool.
Are you gonna take it out like you do?
Oh yeah, I'll do everything for him. All he
Okay.
has to do is just
Fucking A.
Yeah,
so it's
sure.
milking and it's just like a ball.
yeah, just like a bong. All right, ready?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Pull slow. Pull a little harder. Pull. Ah, it's gonna go for a little bit. That was more of a my size stab. Sorry about that. All right, exhale.
Holy shit!
Clear.
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 There's no way I could do this.
Clear.
I'll just take a bong rip regular.
Pull hard. You got a little more in there, actually. Sorry about that. I kind of cut out a dab for myself. I'm sorry. You're probably good. I'm so sorry about that. Actually, I feel kind of bad about
so
that one,
happy today.
Moffat.
So here's what we're hitting. It's a
Shit.
orange rubber foot and a half
Silicone.
tall bong.
It's a
Just
silicone
straight
bong.
up cylinder, silicone. And he's got a little a glass dab rig hanging off of it.
Oh wow.
And he got this the day that the Broncos won the Super Bowl.
Nope, the AFC Championship game.
Was it the AFC Championship?
Yeah.
I thought it was the Super Bowl.
No, I already had this. It was the week before. It was when we punched our ticket to the Super
That
Bowl.
was so
Okay.
much. Dude, you're a fucking beast, man.
Who's
Like,
next?
like-
Oscar?
Yeah,
Oscar? Oscar, I learned from my mistake. I'm gonna give you a small one.
No.
I like
Yeah,
to go
definitely-
last. I like to
definitely
watch everybody
baby
else
hits.
go up and then me just kind of like be there.
But at the same time, you got to
Nah.
be able to feel it.
I don't
So
know about that.
it's
The baby hits is where my was it.
You love it.
yeah, I'll let him tell you. right? That's
Yeah,
fine. That's
that's
fine.
good.
Yeah. That's a baby one.
Dude, you're kind of an expert. You've been smoking weed for like a month straight. And eating edibles.
But I'm still taking those fucking small bong hits. Like, I'm not taking, like...
This is not as harsh as a bomb.
No, it's not.
It's not.
No.
So for all of you viewers, we're not smoking crack, but I do have a blowtorch in use right now. So yeah, that's what that noise is. All right, Oscar, you ready, buddy?
I'm ready.
That guy's a fucking job right there.
So when you say pull slowly, pull hard, you pull hard.
Okay, yep. Moffat, you are high as shit in 3, 2,
Probably.
1. There you go. You should be good to go. All right, ready? Go for it.
So
Tilt
what
this
we've
back a
named
little
this is John von Bolway.
What?
John von Bolway.
Oh, wait, whoa.
Clear?
Animal, dude.
He just swallowed that.
I get so excited.
He was like,
Okay, look it.
It's okay. It's okay. Well done.
yo, finish it.
Hey, you're up,
wanna
buddy.
finish it? You
No,
wanna-
no, I'm just giving you a fresh one. Oh, guys, I am so
You finish
sorry.
it too.
I keep
Dude, this
leaving
table is
dab
fucking-
marks. Sorry.
This table is older than like me, I think.
Yeah, when you guys gonna get a table?
All right, one more time. Not too bad, Plum.
For Ethan, that's
Not too bad. I made it a little bit bigger for him.
that's perfect.
Yeah, exactly. Physiologically speaking, I feel like I need to give you a little bit more.
I get super energetic when I do this. I'm letting you know what he knows. Look at this guy. He's
Yeah,
fucking good.
I told you.
Yeah.
The countdown was accurate. 3, 2, 1. There you go. You're high as shit.
I'm
now.
excited to see y'all guys.
I'm crying, dude. I'm crying.
I'm crying.
This is crazy, man.
Now, what I want is a status report in about 5 minutes. How you feel?
Oh, I'm already feeling good.
Oh, dude, yeah. The thing about dabs is you're gonna be high pretty fast. Like you should be high in about 5
Yeah,
seconds.
you look like you're ready.
Oh my God, you didn't even know what's coming.
Yeah, I'm ready.
But do you guys see what I'm saying? How dabs ruin flour for me? We were smoking a blunt yesterday watching football, and it's one of John's blunts, meaning he's pretty good at rolling blunts. I was hitting that, and I'm just like, I'm kinda high. Really, more than anything, I'm just tired of it. Like, the 80% shit.
Oh, I see the.
It's ruined me.
man.
Yeah, it's ruined me
Strong.
for flour. All right, E. You mind if I call you E?
Call me whatever you want, dude.
All right, brother. Ready?
Yeah.
Go for it. Keep going. Keep going. Go ahead.
Wow.
Yeah, buddy. John Von Bolway, and you have unfinished business. He's
I gotta
beckoning
be able
to
to
you.
breathe before I can do this.
He's beckoning.
I'm out of there. Were you about to go there, man? That's crazy.
Do it up. All right, you should be good.
All right.
Maniac, do your
My turn.
Alright, thank you for coming.
Did you guys go to Next Harvest?
Not yet.
Not yet. Yeah, that's where I would go for flour. I have never bought any concentrates there, so I don't know what that's like. But
It's like long roast, too. Let's go. Let's back to back.
Here's what I like about this high. I've told you guys a million times. I'm gonna tell you again. It's a clean high.
it sure is.
Flower has a bit of a cloudy high to it. This is much cleaner. You can think much better.
It's very cerebral. Is how I would put it.
I'm
It's a
much
heady
more
high.
better at things.
Like,
Stuff.
like back in the day when I was a flower smoker, it's 50-50. Sometimes when I'm playing video games high off flower, it gets me in the zone. But more often than not, I don't play as well.
Oh, like yesterday?
Remember when we would play
Yesterday-
League?
yesterday.
On dabs, I'm okay. I'm actually, there's not as much of a deterioration of my skills. There still is a little bit, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm doing a bong hit, too.
I would not. I really want,
You wait.
I want,
I just don't feel like
I
it's
want
hitting me
to,
fast enough, dude. I'm fucking...
that's why I'm saying give it 5 minutes, and
You
let's,
guys
and I want to know how you feel in about 5 minutes. Because if you're not high enough, I would suggest just take another dab instead. I don't like mixing flour and dabs.
I don't either.
It's a weird high.
It will.
I just like smoking
It
weed,
will
man.
dull
I
the
don't like
dabs.
it.
Yeah,
I'll
it
do
makes
all.
you tired.
You know what I'm
It
saying?
gets me tired more than anything, and
Oh,
kind of foggy.
He gets like a weird panic when he starts smoking or eating. He's like, I'm
I
never
feel
gonna
like
get
I'm not
high.
gonna get high.
I'm never gonna get high.
Like when I smoke
Just chill,
joints,
man, you can-
when I smoke joints, he'll be high as
Oh,
fuck.
you'll
I'll be
be
like,
high.
I don't even feel high. So I start smoking them like harder. I'm like like fucking doing crazy fucking holes and shit.
And
like,
then when he gets high,
I
he's like,
think
what the fuck?
I think dabs is your thing then, because I'm the same way. I'm chasing that first high when it comes to getting high. I want to get as high as
This guy's
fucking
never
possible,
stop chasing,
Like-
dude. He's always chasing.
and that's where dabs come in.
Get in there, dude.
You just see, like, that's a good size.
That's a
dab
big
right
dab.
there. That's
Fuck.
That's you've graduated to Doug's size.
Oh,
dab.
Doug's a beast at dabbing too.
Doug introduced him to dab.
Ooh. Yeah, Doug seemed like that kind of guy. Like he'd probably.
Oh, his roommate?
Jesus Christ.
Holy shit!
Damn, man.
I need to get to this guy's level one day.
You just said, I'm just gonna go ahead and take as big a hit as all four of you put together did.
Yep, I like, dude, yesterday, so I just won't get high. Wait a minute, it's called Potcast, man. We want you to get high. That was fucking great.
I was just like, so basically, you want me to come over and hang out and just record it, because that's what we do anyways. We hang out, get high, and talk about shit.
We
I'm
don't
okay
ever
with that.
record it though.
Exactly.
This is definitely gonna turn into the weed table.
I already
I mean,
kind
it
of.
has.
It's already.
Dead.
yeah.
Sorry,
we
y'all.
roll, so it's where we
No.
roll the weed and bomb.
How you feel?
This is.
Great.
How you feel?
I'm feeling amazing.
How you feel?
Yeah.
That's the best answer out of so far. How do you feel?
It's all right.
You'll get there. You'll get there. And if not, I got another one waiting
Let me
for
tell you, I feel.
I feel.
You feel?
That's what
He was like, I feel.
Dude, so sorry about Overwatch last night.
Huh?
Dude, we were sucking last night.
No. You know what I liked about that? Finally, the tables had turned where I'm like,
Oh.
I'm the carry right now. That's what I was thinking to myself.
Yeah.
But I didn't say anything because I failed in trying to carry you guys. But I was the carry for a little bit there. Where I'm
You're like,
like,
I can
I'm
do this.
actually having good games. Like,
I can chill
I
them.
can carry these. Nope, we lost. Fuck.
Dude, I got gold eliminations one time with 4 kills. I was like, we're doing horrible, man. We are just fucking sucking balls.
Every time I got
four
gold,
kills.
it was less than
Like,
10
yeah,
kills.
Yeah.
nobody got double-digit kills like in 5 games. We lost every game. We were just like, and then James. Do any of them know James or? Well, he knows James, right? From Bumping Like
They know
Yeah.
James from the
Fantasy Football
League.
Okay, well, yeah, James was there, and he's just like the only one that's not high as fuck. And he's probably like, he was like playing good as shit. And he's probably like, these guys fucking suck, man. Like, what the
He
fuck?
was
He said-
he was the only one that was
Yeah.
communicating, going,
Yeah.
I'm at the point, join me over here,
And I was just
somebody's
over here like-
flanking. I'm listening, I'm like, alright, cool.
I had little arrows, dude, just shooting arrows.
The rest of
was
us
pretty
were.
funny.
I can imagine that I was just probably running into walls, thinking I'm playing. I was bad. I did get a 5-person res though.
Yeah.
Yes, you did. Only for all of us to die immediately after you
Immediately.
resurrected
No,
us.
Immediately.
It's like the only one that actually lived was James. And you see, like, when we all res, it would be funny if like, we saw a playback, and it's just all of us just kind of standing there high as fuck, not knowing what's going on. We all die again, and then James over there like, what the fuck, man?
You just see him blasting his
blasting
gun.
people and shit.
That is true. I did notice that when we all came back, it seemed that, like, collectively as a team, we were startled to be alive.
Yeah.
Because nobody moved. Like, instantly, like, only James was moving. Even I was like, just
Dude,
like,
every
no,
time
wait,
I died-
we're alive,
Yeah.
we're alive.
Every time I
Oh,
died,
no,
just
we're
chill,
not.
you know?
We're dead.
Yeah.
That's
Every time you
about how it
die, you just
happened.
chill, and then like all of a sudden somebody res you, and you're just like chilling, and also, what? Let me get on my computer real fast. You know, not much in their mouse or anything.
Yeah, it is. It is kind of a weird system because it cuts into the replay. So you relax because you're suddenly watching the replay of how you died, right? So you're just kind of like, oh man, fuck that guy.
Yeah,
Or
you got that inner clock going. It's still about 2 more seconds before
You res
I'm respawning at base.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
no, it's
relax.
not. You're like reaching
I don't know
for
how
your
many times
shit.
I've completely taken my hands off and I'm drinking a glass of water or something, and suddenly
You're just like,
I'm like, oh shit,
Yeah.
I'm back.
That's what's good about that 2 second before they can kill you, because like if you didn't have that, if it was instantly just you were there.
Oh yeah.
Dude, 2
Fuck.
seconds was not enough for us last night.
We need like 15 seconds, man.
I was gonna say double, triple that might not have been enough.
15 seconds later, like you hear, everyone, and we're all just standing. 15 seconds later goes by. We're like, oh, okay. We start playing again. Like, that's exactly how it happened.
If I
We all
recall
died.
correctly, I think my thoughts were, my guy is like back and glowing. Oh shit, that means I'm alive. That's literally what happened, and by that time, I was dead.
Oh man. Yeah,
fun,
the weird part about dabs is, even though they do hit you quick, they have a much longer ramp up too. I feel like when you smoke flower, you immediately get high. It takes no more than a minute, right? And you're like as high as you're gonna be. You
He's
got
immediately
baked.
got there. Look at him. He fucking loves that idea.
But when you smoke a dab, it's like this immediate takeoff and then this slow, gradual raise to the peak. And then you start coming back down a while later. I feel like dabs keep me high longer too.
Because if you're smoking a bowl, like, you're taking hit after hit, like, even passing around. I take a dab, I'm good for a while.
Yeah.
I'm good.
I'm good for like the rest of the day.
Yeah, it's like flower's kind of like the spaceship taking off into space, and then you get there, and dab is like the same thing. You're a spaceship, but once you get there, you turn around, you hit hyperspace, and you just go, man. You just keep going and forever.
I want to be where this guy's at.
I like
Holy
to
shit.
be
I want to be
far
where that
away.
guy's at. Like, one of these.
You know what I'm saying? The new frontier, dude.
He's like, holy shit, I think he knew what you're talking about. Like, y'all are
Maybe we're in the
connecting
same
right now.
crew, maybe we're in the same
Yeah,
crew.
y'all are the same fucking crew. Holy shit.
How you feeling, Moffat?
Good. Good.
Dude, Mr. Giggles is here.
That's awesome.
This is the best high person because this is all he does is just
He'll just sit there and laugh like
But it's so pure and genuine. That's
it's
why
like-
I enjoy it. I love it.
You can't even stop it, like, you know? It's so
He
great.
just thinks
yeah.
everything is funny. It's amazing.
I genuinely love it.
There's plenty of water in there.
There's sweet tea, water, there's lots of snacks.
We got a bunch of snacks.
appreciate that. Yes.
And we're
Suki's
gonna
right
be.
there. There's milk.
I'll bust out like the veggie tray and shit when football starts.
Oh, yeah.
You hear that?
Yeah,
You're
we
a
have lots
guest,
of that
well.
too, so.
All right, maybe you'll be a guest in the show. Maybe you enjoy
we
it.
could.
Maybe we're all guests on this show.
Exactly.
How do you feel now, Ethan?
I feel, I mean, I'm a little high, yeah, but I'm not like fucking.
Yeah, this guy's fucking lying.
I'm not where this guy's at. Holy shit.
I think you have a pretty high tolerance. Even from the beginning, you seem to have a higher tolerance. Well, you're
I'm
Twice my
6'5", like
size.
300 pounds, like.
how
like-
tall is? How big
He's
is?
like Doc.
Yeah. Edibles hit him though, unlike
Oh,
Doc.
dude, edibles get me places I've never been before. We watched that fucking mountain
Good for
movie.
you.
Holy shit.
I feel so bad for Doc, where I'm like, I can't imagine what it's like where I can't get fucked up off like a bang bar.
That sucks.
What?
I want to try a big one.
That's
So
that's a lunatic world. Like, I don't want to live in that world.
There's people's their biology
My friend Hamill's the same
just
way.
prevents
but he
them.
dabs.
Yeah,
He
exactly.
dabs, but if he eats edibles, he's like, I don't ever feel anything from him.
Yeah. Our buddy Ryan, he's like that too.
Yep.
Unfortunately, it's like a sad moment. Like,
Yeah,
everybody,
but-
let's have a
Yeah,
minute.
but
of
It
silence.
it is a little
minute of
sobering and
silence for
somber when
all
you
the
think
homies.
about it. We take it for granted. I like getting just wrecked off
That's what I'm
a
saying,
bang
like,
bar
when we
for the
s-
day. I'm good to go.
When we smoke
Can't
flower,
move.
everybody else is like, "Why the fuck are you so high from flower? Are you guys fucking crazy?" I was like, "How can you not get this high from flower? Like, I'm just loving it. Like, this is crazy. I cannot imagine a world you cannot get as high as us when we were smoking flower. Like, it's just crazy. How can you? It's weird, man. Like, this is
Dude, you
I'm
should
going
hear.
crazy now.
We were watching that Steve Aoki documentary last night, and this guy figured it out, man. Beyond the documentary, he
Yeah,
was
it was
like,
tripping me
he
out,
was
dude.
like, Steve Aoki's the person that's getting us. He's in all these riffs, and he's the reason we're all connected. Is because Steve Aoki and his music is like we've never heard of him, even though he's so famous, and his dad
Do you
was
know
super
who Steve
famous.
Aoki is?
I'm assuming he's
He's a
like
DJ.
some- yeah.
You don't know who
music
Steve Aoki?
producer?
He's like, okay, exactly.
He
Exact
invented-
point.
yeah.
Oh my, he invented EDM, electric dance music.
Somebody had to create it.
He was the one who
Somebody did it.
created that. He's the genius behind this whole movement of like where dubstep is
Electrical
gone,
music.
electric and all that shit gone. Yeah,
He was literally
he's
the first
insane.
DJ.
He was
Steve
the
Aoki.
first person to take music and make it digital.
The documentary is
and
great, dude.
make-
It's fucking.
Like,
What's
go
the
out and
documentary
DJ.
called?
It's called
I'll Sleep
I'll
When-
Sleep When I'm Dead.
I'll sleep
Because
when I'm dead.
he did
I
600.
had
Where did
no
you guys
idea.
see this? Was
It's
it
on
Netflix?
Netflix.
All right,
Netflix.
cool.
I had
Alright,
no
gotcha.
idea how.
I'll sleep when I'm dead.
How
On
can
it.
you have somebody
On
so
it.
famous and never know him?
Exactly. Like his dad. invented the restaurant.
Benihana.
Benihana's.
Yeah, his dad was like this one of the most famous people in the world. I'd never even fucking heard of him. But he invented Benihana.
You guys make me just want to see this documentary.
It's great, dude.
It's good. It's super interesting.
Yeah, because he invented a way of music, and then he became the cliche of his music that he created, and he got hated for it. So he reinvented it a second time.
That's how crazy he is.
And he did it a third time. He did it 3 times.
He does it 3 times. He goes up. He's like, you know what, motherfuckers? I created this shit. Y'all want to talk shit about me? I'm gonna reinvent this shit, and it'll be mine again. And then he's like, let me do it again. And he's 35 years old right now.
Wow.
Or like maybe
And you said he's like the most.
He's the most traveled musician ever to live. Like he's in the Guinness World Records. And there was one year he did 600 shows, and he goes all around the world. This guy's a fucking beast.
600 shows
Like
in
this
a
guy
year.
doesn't even
I'm
sleep.
trying to
He doesn't
digest
sleep.
That's why-
what that means.
600 shows.
Mathematically
Hold on,
speaking, when you're
boys.
shackled into
Stop
a
talking over each other.
365 fucking day a year, yeah. When do you sleep?
He sleeps on the plane and like on the rides.
Between shows.
His life is just constant partying forever. He's on a loop.
Pretty much. And he cakes people in the face at every show where he takes this big ass birthday cake, and just throws it in somebody's face in the audience. He does that twice a night. Every night he throws a giant cake in someone's face.
He does that. He throws like lifeboats out into the crowd, and they're all pushing up, and he'll jump onto the lifeboat and be fucking going crazy while his music's just playing in the background and shit.
What?
He's fucking crazy. And he says he's not
Good
even
show.
he's not even
Definitely
close
check
to
it
where he
out.
wants to be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. He invented that way of lifestyle and the music. He had to be that fucking crazy to fucking do it.
Mhm.
And I mean, somebody had to do it, and it was him. It's crazy.
I definitely recommend checking it out.
Send it.
I'm gonna have to.
Spit it out. Come on.
Email me that.
Finish the thought, dude.
He was
Let's
to
get
say
it.
something.
No.
No, come on. We can do it, dude.
We together can do
we
it.
can get you to finish a sentence before you laugh.
Dude, like, you said like half the word maybe. I don't even know what he said.
Half the
And then he
word.
just died. Like instantly laughed. He gets like a mental block of laughter. Like that's what it is.
Maybe he communicates through that. It was like, oh, we don't understand.
Exactly.
We just gotta get high
We
enough
have
to know what
to
it
get
is.
high enough to where he's at.
He's
learn
like a
his-
dolphin.
And then we were just
Exactly.
we were all talking through laughing at each other. Like we laugh at each other,
But we're
answers
talking.
and questions. Like what the fuck?
He's like a dolphin, but he's communicating through laughs.
Through laughs, you. Yeah,
He's got his own laughing language.
He's got to figure it out, dude.
Did you know that dolphins? They actually had like a study where they figured out that dolphins were saying specific things to each other. It was fucking
crazy.
weird. Like they were having conversations about how to open a can. Somehow, I don't know how, they figured out how to, like, I guess get the tone so they can read that tone and they can see that tone repeats. So they're using the same tone to mean something, right? Because
Yeah.
they continue to say it.
Mhm.
And then they were trying to open some kind of a jar or something, and apparently they kind of inferred that they were talking about the best way to do it.
Huh.
And they were having this conversation, this is how I'm going to do it. The other guy's like, yeah, I guess so, looks good. Yeah, use your dorsal fin over there, that's good. Pop it right open.
That's crazy. Dude, you look like you're just in another place right now. Holy
Oh,
fuck.
I'm high. I definitely feel good.
Yeah, he's
Me
just
too.
handling it. He loves everything.
I should get a camera and just have it on this guy's face the whole
And
time.
have the
It's just
entire
him laughing.
The entire podcast is just a video of this guy's face laughing with us talking in the
No, I'm
background.
good with that.
That would be funny as shit. You would just sit there laughing, and then that would be a great background, you know. And everything else is silent, but it's the podcast playing over that video. That'd be great.
Do you have Viceland?
Mhm.
Do you watch it?
Oh yeah.
Have you seen the Action Bronson gets high with his friends and watches Ancient Alien show?
No.
It's so good. It's at 10 o'clock on Wednesdays.
How have
You
I
would
not
probably
seen
get
that?
it on
I feel
Wednesdays.
like that's
They
like
dab and
right
everything.
smack in the middle of my wheelhouse,
That's-
right?
it's
How
so
have I not even
perfect
heard
for
of
you.
that? Yeah.
It's a TV show about watching a TV show just being high. It's fucking
Dude,
I-
Viceland is available on YouTube. Like, all of their episodes.
You know what I did find? I watched a documentary on YouTube, and it was about 30 minutes long. The same one came on Viceland, and I watched it again, and it was like an hour long, and it had tons more information.
Well,
so,
Viceland's on HBO, so...
Yeah, Vice is.
Yeah, or Vice. Yeah.
Vice is.
And I have
That's where it
Viceland on
started.
DirecTV.
Yeah.
That's what History Channel 2 or History
One of the
International.
histories turned into it?
That's what turned into Viceland.
Oh.
Yeah. It
Shit.
used to be,
One of
History
the history.
International.
Okay. Dude, it's such a good fucking channel.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. I was at first like, what the fuck are they doing? Because now there's only History Channel. And
There's not H2?
nope,
Really?
that's gone.
H2 is?
I think it might have been H2 that turned into Viceland because
That's
now
crazy.
History is the only one that's I have, and I have all the channels. So
Did Ancient Aliens stop making episodes?
no, it's still on, but that's all History Channel is now. It shows like that.
Alien channel.
Yeah, think about it. Like
It
that's
has
all
been
it is.
for a
Like
couple-
that's why there needed to be another History Channel to, I don't know,
Have
put
active-
shows about history. Maybe. You guys are with me on that, right? That's not like revolutionary in concept.
Yeah, history
It's
literally
about
became
what
the
we should
alien channel.
expect on a basic level. Like, but no, we have ancient aliens and fucking
UFO stories and
icebound
Ice-
truckers. Like, really? Like, this is your primetime A block shit that you're rolling out tonight.
you know what they did? They
God
pulled
damn
an
it.
MTV. They straight up pulled an MTV and stopped entirely showing what their channel was about.
Since
Because
when did
MTV
you guys become entertainment? You're supposed to be an education fucking network and channel.
Since they started
God
making
damn
fat
it.
cash and somebody up
Yeah.
top was like, yo,
want
I'm
that
making some
money."
fat money. Let's make more of this shit.
I think we got a squeaking problem.
Well, how did you get in that chair?
I don't
you
know.
Son of a bitch.
So I've been hearing it for a while. I'm just like, I'm
God
gonna say something
damn,
about
dude.
thinking.
Oh, it's not that bad.
Yeah, it is. Trust me. On the recording, it picks it up. Really
You have to
bad.
you have to edit it out every time. Yeah, it's crazy.
You gotta switch with that guy or this guy.
This is pretty comfy.
Alright.
I can sit over there, you can sit over here.
Yeah.
That didn't even make any sense.
Yeah.
This is
We're just playing musical
You
chairs.
can't see this
I
awkward
was just going
transition
with the
over
flow.
outside.
Okay,
Everybody's being
great
touched right
idea.
now. Everything's touched.
Sounds good to me.
You just had.
Just imagine everybody just touching.
I do feel like the chi of the circle has been changed a bit.
Yep,
So
definitely.
now can I take a bong hit? Like I'm still waiting.
Oh, we should take another
You
dab.
want to take another dab?
Another dad.
Like, I will. Yeah, I can.
Okay.
I'll buy you some stuff.
Oh, don't even worry about it. It's all good.
I just feel weird.
What is the name of this?
Dream?
No, that we're smoking.
Blue Dream.
Oh, it is.
Nugrin.
Oh, but it's a wax. That's what I
What's
meant.
up, dude? What's going on in there, man? I want to know. This guy's just got things going on.
He turns into Mr. Meese's.
Mr. Reese's, look at me!
Mr.
Look at me! You bought the whole first season of that, dude. We have that. Holy crap!
That's some good shit.
It's a
Yeah,
good
it's a
show.
good show,
Have you
yeah.
seen Rick and Morty?
There's what?
I don't think I have.
Oh my god! This guy has to watch the first. At least
Rick
the
and
first
Morty
episode.
it's
pretty
probably
funny.
right
We have to show
right
at
there
least the
for
first
you, too.
episode.
Is it an animated?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's on Adult Swim.
I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it.
It's super smart, funny. Like like the way they talk is just amazing.
Just hit
it's
you with
a-
the
it's a
truth,
good
man.
show.
Yeah, they hit you with the truth.
I kept seeing it. I honestly
Nobody's
thought it was
born
a
for a reason.
kid's cartoon for the longest time.
Not at all. Yeah, that's one of my favorite lines. Is nobody's born for a reason. Nobody is meant to be anywhere. We're all gonna die.
That's very nihilistic.
That's one of the things they
right
say.
up my alley.
Dude, that's exactly how the show is.
I'm not even kidding.
It's about-
You know me, fucking. Am I lying?
Dude, your name on every video game is Nihilistic X.
Well, right before that
It
line,
sure is.
he says, "You see that over there? That's my own graveyard. Every
Okay.
morning, I eat breakfast 10 feet away from my graveyard, my own dead body."
It's about Rick, which is a scientist, but he's a drunk scientist, and he can travel dimensions. He can go to all these other places. And then Morty's kind of dumb, but he's like a middle school, high school kid, and he tags along on these adventures.
With
And they have, like,
his grandpa.
It's his grandpa, and it's insane. It's really good.
It's pretty
It's
funny.
on.
funny.
The
Adult
drunk,
Swim.
the drunk
Okay.
grandpa that is smart as fuck,
Dude, insane.
interacting with the kind of the dumb kid is just gold there.
Well, it'll be great, because I'm saying, after this, we definitely, you bought them, if the football's not on, you know what I mean? You get
if the football,
If the football's not on.
the football. Unless you're watching the football.
The football.
The football.
Net football. Oh, dude, look.
Go sports.
I remember this
Go
stuff.
sports.
I started that
Feed
stuff
me
in
the rock.
Afghanistan.
Coke? No.
Wintergreen?
No,
Toss
we
me
did
the pig
Grizzly.
seed.
I started
Grizz?
Grizzly, and then I went to Cope, and then I was doing a lot of mint before I got out of there already. At the Copenhagen Mint.
Dude, how long have you been chewing now? Since you quit smoking?
Like 8 years.
Jesus.
Well, see, that's crazy because
Or-
my friend quit
or,
smoking,
7.
started smoking weed, and he stopped, like Hamill. That's how he got over smoking cigarettes.
Oh,
He
shit.
started smoking weed. And then me, how did I stop dipping? I started smoking weed. Oh, sorry. See how this works.
Come on, Dave. You ready for that stuff?
For science?
We're almost there. We're on the engines.
That's actually a really good one.
Oh, yeah, so you know how I ate that one serving of Bang Bar and hallucinated? So our buddy that can't get high off of edibles, that's how we found out. He ate the entire Bang Bar,
What?
which is 100 milligrams.
And he just was like,
I was quite terrified actually for him. Where I was just like,
He didn't
on
get
pins
high
and
at all?
needles, like, are we going to the emergency room?
like he's not high.
Potentially, I'm serious. Do you
Dude,
remember?
I was the one that was telling him not to
Oh.
eat anymore because I didn't want him to have a freak out.
Right?
That
After like
was-
2 hours, you just all of a sudden start going insane. Like,
That was kind of scary.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That was scary for me to
And
watch.
he didn't get high.
And nothing happened.
That's insane.
He-
Y'all were
he
all
was
like,
like-
high, tripping the
you know
fuck
what
out.
it
and he was
reminded
just
me of?
chilling.
It
probably had a
reminded
great time.
me. It reminded me of Lord of the Rings when Legolas, after Gimli passes out from that drinking game, and Legolas is like, "I think I'm feeling it. I'm tingly" or something like that. I think Doc said something almost to that effect. Where he was just like,
Hey, but y'all
I
were
feel a
high,
little
right?
tingly.
Y'all were all high, right? So,
Oh,
it's like,
yeah.
So he was probably having a great time because y'all were tripping out. He was probably
Alright,
loud.
are you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Count down.
Oh, shit.
4, 3, 2, 1. We are lift off.
Hey, Maka, will you hand me that orange mat? Thank you.
So what are you doing with the orange mat when you're covering it?
Blocks the.
It blocked.
Yeah, keep all
Keep
the
the
smoke from escaping. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I upped the dosage on that one.
Do another one. Do another. Right back. Do another one, man.
The fact that my reasoning and justification, I'm going to explain myself for the record, was that the first one had minimal effect. So if we are dealing with a doc-like situation, then it's only logical that we up the dosage a little bit,
That
right?
seems fair. That seems logical.
Yes, it does.
But I still didn't give him like a full tap.
Not a Chae-sized dab
I
yet.
did not give him a full tap.
You're not gonna get high. You gotta do another one. Back to back.
No,
Do it. Back to back, man. Hard in the paint. Hard in the paint.
I gotta keep going until I get the chases down.
No, that's not what I meant.
He's like, I'm a bitch. I can't smoke.
That is not what I meant at all.
You're gonna have to be careful on the table there, bro. Could get loud. He's completing sentences.
That's true.
There you go. You know what that means?
He's
Give
giving
it
it
a
a
dab.
No, it just means you leveled out. You leveled out.
No way.
I think
You're
you
good
just
to
means
go.
another
You're
dab.
good to go.
Another dab.
No.
No.
I thought I was gonna die right there for a minute, dude. I was like, Jesus
was-
Christ. I was like, am I gonna throw up right now? Like, I was coughing and shit.
I
Like,
thought that too. I was like, oh, here
because
comes everything, man.
I couldn't
fucked up.
breathe because like every time that you breathe, it's either in or out. I can't remember, but it's one of those. It makes you cough, and you're just like, what the fuck? I can't do it anymore. I just keep coughing.
Yeah, I've gotten to that point where
That
you
was a
just
good hit.
It was.
you're coughing more than you're breathing, and you're just kind of like, okay, breathe.
That, and then I don't know about you guys, but sometimes it's hard. I can't burp, and I'm like, what the
That's
fuck? Like,
that's where I'm at right now.
Like, I'm trying to get myself
exactly
burp.
right there. I want
And
to
then-
burp so bad.
and then eventually you get it, and it feels so good. 'Cause you're like, oh, what the fuck was that shit?
I know what you're talking about.
Son of a
Yeah,
bitch.
Oh man, that's weird.
Just
I
water,
know
dude.
exactly what you're talking about.
It'll make you burp.
There's some sody pop in the fridge.
There's tea.
It's never gonna
Sody pop
happen.
will gas up your belly. You know what you could do? I bet if Ethan picked you up and patted your back and rubbed it like a baby over his shoulder.
I thought you were
Get
going
you
to say
to burp.
something like if I blew air to his asshole, it'd come out. Like, is it the gay stuff that you come up with sometimes? I was expecting that, so that
He
was
has
pretty
a
calm.
point. He has
That
a
was,
point.
that was pretty calm. for
Yeah,
what he
totally,
usually-
totally.
Wow.
Oh, wait,
Totally.
no, pat him on the back? That's not that bad. But
He beat you to the punch.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
that was what was coming.
That's a good point.
I would never say anything so crass.
That's debatable.
That's
And
rude.
I told him
sir.
yesterday, I finally heard him, because he was talking to you on speakerphone, and I finally heard him say something like that towards like one of you guys, and I was like, oh, thank God. I didn't know if he just talked like that in front of me and Oscar, and I was like, oh fuck, dude, what if he really wants to like suck my dick or something? Am I gonna have to let him? Like, you know, like he's a nice dude. I mean, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? It was going crazy.
That's how you know this guy's a good friend.
He's a nice. I mean, if he wants, I mean, I don't know.
All I'm saying is, if anybody hears this that used to know me in the military, there was a guy that I used to work with that asked to see my penis after I got out of the army, but I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I'm just like,
So you said.
I'm just saying that, like, as in, like you said, a good friend, and I was like, there was a dude, but I said no. So I'm not that good of a friend, I guess.
Oh, so you're saying you wouldn't do it once?
Yeah, I'm not that good of a friend, I guess. I didn't give him a picture.
Do you know what that was right there? One of the best things you can just yada yada story tell to somebody else. And yada yada yada. The dude asked to see my penis. I said no. Perfect yada yada, right?
I said no.
Yada yada.
That's what you wrote. It was the end of that. We moved on. We had our lives.
Yeah.
And then later, I got desperate for money.
And started selling dick pics on the internet.
That's what Hamill said. He was like, why don't you just ask him, like, hey, if you give me $1,000, I'll send you a dick pic. I should have said it. Like, he was like, hey, man, I'll give you, you know.
Dude, I'll Skype you if you
Send me
You spend
$1,000
money on
dude.
me while I
I will Skype you, and it'll just be a camera aiming at my penis. And that's all. I'll just sit there and play games with my camera's aiming at penis, and you can look at it all you want, dude. I'll give you like a free 30 minutes or some shit. You got it all day. $1,000, man.
I mean, even if you did it for 8 hours, that's still a good day.
Dude, you can do it for 12 hours.
Making,
$1,000 one day. I'd give him a 24-hour show for $1,000 a day. What the fuck, man?
That's corporate CEO money.
That's insane money, dude.
Seriously,
Yeah.
just think about how much that is, like a year.
Holy shit, $1,000 a
And
day.
think about,
$7,000 a week.
there's strippers that pull
$28,000
that kind
a
of
month.
money.
Holy shit, 28 times 12 is something. That's gonna be what the amount he was looking for. Boom! I got my phone on me. Has a calculator, but I'm not gonna use it.
How you feeling now, man?
I feel alright. I'm starting to get there. I'm happy because I feel like I'm starting to get to my place, so we can start really going deep with these
You definitely
conversations.
have the
You know?
dance moves going on again.
Yeah. I gotta get my Chae out, you know?
I've never seen anybody get so energized.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
From
From
being high.
pot, marijuana.
Marijuana, not cocaine.
Maybe
Not
that
joking.
one dude on YouTube that you showed me.
Yeah, the one's like,
That guy was
YouTube,
pretty amped.
Like,
Yeah.
he gets all amped
That
and
guy
shit,
was
yeah.
definitely amped. I know this guy. He gets pretty giggly.
It'd be an interesting interview with this guy. If he would got this big, like when we did the first podcast, he would have never said anything. Like this one, he's like said like I think 1 or 2 words. It's like you just hear him laughing. It's great. You know what I'm saying though?
At least he's on the recording more.
What?
At least he's on there more.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. No, you talked a lot last time. That was crazy. That was awesome. Because he was like, it was funny because he was like, man, he's probably not gonna talk much. You know, he doesn't talk much. When he's high, he gets like real giggly, blah blah blah. But then like you were hitting that pin and you started talking and we were like, what? Like he was like, what? Remember? That shit was
What?
crazy, dude.
I was lost in my own head, I'm not gonna lie.
Exactly.
No, just now.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
What you just
That's
said.
exactly what I'm talking about. No, just
That was hilarious. I am so glad I just
Yeah.
I just witnessed that. That was hilarious.
No, just now.
No, just that.
Just now.
You really are a beer guy. Like you just like you know,
I
you
scarf-
like drink a beer. Like I think you drink at least once a day. You know.
Yeah, I have
You know?
usually a beer a day.
Yeah. And it's crazy because you get all. You don't like. He doesn't just stick with one beer. I know a lot of people that are like, oh, I gotta drink coolers. You know, he's always drinking a different kind of beer. Remember, like you get the variety pack and shit. Yeah.
I genuinely
He's a connoisseur,
love
man.
Yeah.
beer.
Yeah, and you like them bald.
Yeah. Since I've known you, actually.
I've probably really had a taste for beer for probably like the past 10 years, I would say. Where I just
Remember
love...
when we first tried beer?
Oh, we
It was
hated it. Everybody does, right?
Yeah.
Does anybody ever like beer the first time?
Nah, but then you get Stockholm syndrome, you start liking it.
Oh.
Exactly.
We thought St.
It
Adams
does.
was bitter.
Like that, the reporter y'all said or whatever. They got the
Stockholm syndrome?
Korean guy, and they said got Stockholm because they captured him, took him to Korea.
Yeah,
And they
that's
just found
kind
out
of
like
crazy.
15 years ago.
So there's a guy that he was on a mission somewhere in China like 15 years ago, and
We're talking a U.S. citizen.
He was
An
yeah,
American.
he was on a mission from Brigham Young University.
Okay.
So he's a Mormon. He's
Yeah.
out there on a mission.
Like
and
Mission Impossible
he's-
or something?
Almost exactly like
Okay.
if Tom
I think
Cruise
I know
was on
who
a
you're
mission.
talking about. Yeah. A missionary.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he spoke Korean and English, and he ended up getting somehow, I don't even know how the Korean government knew about him. They ended up kidnapping him, bringing him back to North Korea, and forcing him to be Kim Jong-un's English teacher. So for the past 15 years, he's been missing. The government came in, they took a look at everything, they said he's dead. They never found a body. His parents, for some reason, had a feeling that North Korea kidnapped him. I have no idea how or why, but somehow his parents the whole time were like, please look into this. He didn't get kidnapped, or he didn't die, he got kidnapped.
And it was the North Koreans. That's crazy.
Yeah, and it finally just came out. He actually did get kidnapped by the North Koreans. But he has a family now. He has a wife and 2 kids. And I was just saying, I wonder if he even wants to like come back, or if he's bought and sold everything that's been given to him. He could have been brainwashed by now.
Yeah, easily brainwashed. Dude, that's like 15 years, right? Way too easy to
The
brainwash.
only reason the population of North Korea is still there and not all clamoring to escape is they are genuinely unaware of what life is outside of their country.
Mhm.
They are brainwashed to believe that they have it better than anyone else in the world. They're not familiar with the concept of like all this material wealth and plenty. That's censored away. They never see that. So my belief is, coming from an American background, no. There's no way he's ever not gonna
Want to
want
come
to
back.
come back. That's just bottom line.
Damn.
Family or not. I mean,
I don't know what I'm saying, but like the amount of what you can do to a person with that amount of time
To
you
break
can,
their will.
You can do
Yeah.
it's too easy. And then Stockholm syndrome, like Oscar says, where you fall in love with your captors and you just want to stay with them, you know, because you've been with them so long. It slowly from being like screaming like get me out of here, you become like holy shit, I like want to fuck you or something. I don't know. Like I don't know how it
It's
works.
a weird brain disease,
Yeah.
for sure.
But
Well,
that's-
you
so
could.
it's
I
crazy.
think you could maybe fall in love with just the idea of how technology hasn't really changed there, and it doesn't really dominate
No, fuck that.
like
dude.
it does here. You know.
No.
What's
No.
happening? What
If you know, if you know that,
Yeah.
if you're like the guy, man, if anything, what if they did break him, but his whole thinking is like he didn't really get broken, but his whole plan is he's like, you motherfuckers, you want to fuck with me, I'm fuck with you back. So he's an English teacher, but he knows Korean. He's in there and he's spreading the word of how it really is, and he's infiltrating. It's actually
Shit, he could
it
be
could be a
feeding
fucking
information
mission.
to the CIA.
Yeah, he could be that. He could be
That'd be
fucking.
insane.
He could be the
Well,
guy
we'll
trying to start
know-
the movement.
We'll know if you're right or not in about a day or two, if any of us are still alive or not.
Holy
Thanks, y'all. Shit. Thanks for inviting me over.
Hey, thanks for the part where you
I
like
gotta go
introduce
hug my
yourself.
dog.
But yeah, what if like he's like literally starting a movement from the inside, and like this is how it really is because he can talk to them, you know, and be in there.
Yeah, I mean, shit, that would be
All of that shit,
that'd
dude.
be that'd be the next fucking big movie that would come out. I'll tell you that much.
It's just kind of like fucking the interview with
Yeah,
fucking-
oh,
that was a
yeah.
good movie.
I was disappointed. I'm not gonna lie. I was definitely disappointed.
There was definitely way too much hype behind that movie.
Yes,
The
I
hype
think,
with that
I think I bought into the hype.
ridiculous.
What
I thought it
movie?
was amazing.
The interview where like they didn't play it in a bunch of places because nobody wanted to see it. Everybody was
With,
trying to ban it and all this other
James
bullshit.
Franco and Seth Rogen.
When
Oh, the North.
They're in Korea, North Korea.
Oh, that was perfect. You know they were going to South Korea was going to get a plane full of the DVDs or like with thumb drives would have that on it with the interview on it, and they were going to drop it over North Korea, and see if anybody like would watch the video and people would be like,
do
"Holy
you
fuck!"
even think that they have computers at their house?
So you never know. You don't know.
Maybe.
That's why I dated. Nobody knows. I don't know.
Nobody knows.
I don't know what their computer technology would be, but I would guess not many people have one.
Well, if all these things fell out, one person has one. He watches it, shows it to some people, it spreads, and fucking kill that motherfucker, dude. It's over. And then South Korea goes in there and fucking makes like this crazy country that's like better than all other countries because they're so advanced in technology and shit.
South Korea.
But maybe nothing will ever change because those people are still brainwashed and they want to keep their own way of life, and people just always be fighting forever.
Well, the only problem with that is they go by their leader as like a god. So
That's what I'm saying. So
well, that's
even
what I'm
if
saying.
that happened,
It's right.
if-
Like, literally, as a god.
No, as a god. So if he was to die,
Right.
and somebody takes his position, and like it's an American, and they completely change everything, they're gonna be like, "Holy fuck!" Like we'd have to literally bring them into like shelters and like have to have like so much therapy go through them. Like they're so
Yeah,
fucked.
This is going to sound dangerous to say, but they would have to be re-educated.
They would.
And that's just
That's fucking
the
crazy.
plain truth, because the state education of North Korea, what they teach their people from birth is absurd and ludicrous.
The kids sing songs about death to America.
Yeah, it's
Mm-hmm.
it's ass backwards. We're talking literal, like, taking liberties with facts in regards to who invented electricity. Fucking Kim, whatever. The first
Kim
one.
Jong.
The
He's the one that did
first
it.
one. It's a family dynasty, guys. The leader has been the father to the son to the grandson now. Like, it's a
They're all
family
fucked in the
dynastic
head.
communist regime. It's so weird. Like, it's kind of unique in that sense for it to be like a family thing.
It's a
in the
unique-
generations, and I'm not cool with it. Those guys.
Are they incestual? The leaders, do they believe in like keeping the bloodline pure?
I don't think so. I don't think that matters. It's a typical Asian nation in the sense that the importance of leadership and the role of being the leader and stuff, it's kind of sexist, but it's bestowed on the son, not the daughter. So
Yeah.
just have a son. That's all you have to do.
Mm.
Have an heir, and make sure it's a boy. Oh, it's a daughter? Have another baby.
Oh yeah.
Have another
I'm
baby
sure
until you have a
there's.
son. That's it. That's
I'm
it.
sure
That's
there's
all
many
you have
wives.
to do.
That's
That's
insane.
all you have to do. With royal families and shit? No. It's just have an heir.
How weird would that be to just be born and suddenly you're considered the son of a god and you're just like,
Holy, and you just
I can do anything I want.
he gets
Literally, I
anything,
could kill people if I really wanted to.
It's only
Isn't that what
weird.
he's doing?
It's only weird
Oh,
for
yeah.
us when in reality the vast span of human history dictates. That's actually the way it's always been until recently in human history, where
That's a good point.
democracy was finally introduced, and it wasn't all monarchies and god kings.
Royal
Yeah,
bloodlines.
that's all it used to be forever and ever since
Yeah.
one tribe of primitive man started throwing sticks and stones at another tribe. Only recently have we been like, all right, guys, take a vote. All of humanity, raise your hands. This God King thing, we're putting it to rest.
But that's only half the
passed,
world.
right? Like,
If even half the world. Probably more than half the world is still stuck on
shit like that.
God Kings
Yeah.
and
Well, I mean,
royal
think about it this way.
bloodlines.
My fucking fiance is in Pakistan right now, and that place is so fucked, man. Like, cause she's female, she's my fiance, and like talking to her and how she's changed from like when I first started talking to her, because we've talked to her like almost 3 years now. We've been talking, and like, cause I met her while I was in Afghanistan, and well, fucking just the way she's changed from that part, cause she's learning stuff from me that she's never even fucking. She's like, what? Like, cause she's
She's so insulated.
it's insane, man. And she's like fucking. she just loves the fact like somebody wants to like listen to her talk, and she's not used to that. You know, I mean, her family's great, like her family's Christian and stuff or whatever, but it's still that man order, you know, where like women are nothing. You know, it's crazy.
They're subservient. That's in most cultures.
Mhm.
That's just the way it is.
Yeah, I mean, shit. Only recently did women in America really get rights to be on par with men and able to vote. Like,
Yeah.
that's been in the past, 60 years?
Are we still having the greenhouse ceiling or
No,
whatever
it's
it's
the
called?
20s.
Was it that long ago?
Yeah.
So, like, 80 years.
Almost 100.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, we still have the glass ceiling effect, where they're not making as much money for the same positions.
Oh, yeah. I think there's some flaws with, like, the studies that people always quote, the numbers that you hear about it, because I think the problem is they take how many jobs men do, how many jobs women do, and average out the pay between them to see how much each is making, but it doesn't mean it's the same jobs. Men
Yeah,
do
it doesn't factor.
men
it's
do
not
more jobs that
apples to apples.
are like
It's
life-threatening.
not-
Yeah, you're comparing apples to oranges because the jobs women do are different. The
with
jobs men
different
do.
pay rates for a reason. Meaning,
Yeah.
if a man was doing that same job, he'd be getting paid what the woman is. If you're in, say, dispatch, or if you're, you know, where it's equal footing,
Yeah,
man or woman, you're both getting paid the same. But when it comes to some of the, like you're saying,
jobs that your
Or
life is at risk.
a little bit more riskier, that they're gonna skew to be like 99+% male.
So
for a
how
reason.
many fire women do you see? How many police women do you see? It's far more male dominated in a job that's far more dangerous than a job that
See,
most
I agree
women
with
do.
that,
So there's some flaws to that argument. Although it could be possible in like a corporate world where dudes are super sexist, they might. I'm sure it exists, you know.
Oh, it definitely.
I just don't think
is
it's as
100%.
prevalent as that study would come to say.
No, this is gonna be the thing. The only way when it's gonna change is like when people like your age, like this group, like where we're at, like y'all's age, our age, like between us, our ages, are up at that age of old. You know, that's when things are actually gonna be starting changing.
I agree. I think
That's the only way. It's
I
gonna
really,
change.
I really
'Cause it's
think
our
it's
movement.
the generation
It's-
behind us. It's up to them, really. We kind of need to do what we can. Don't fuck things up as much as we keep fucking things up, and it's up to the kids.
You know what it is?
I'm sorry, but
We're
right?
pre
Like,
and post internet, and we've seen what we were like before the internet, and we've seen what we were like after it. And we, as our generation, like the mid 30s and up, have seen some weird shit go down in the way that things have changed
we're
so
the bridge
drastically.
generation. We were born in analog and
Became-
grew up with the technology explosion of the 80s, 90s, and the 21st century at every step of the way. We're the generation that had not only cell phones and smartphones, but we're the ones who had pagers too, guys.
Yep.
We're the ones who...
Before cell phones were
yeah,
ever
we're
around.
the ones who had the original Nintendos and the Ataris and shit. Like, that. We're the ones who were the guinea pigs for every fucking computer ever made.
Yeah.
That's been
Yeah.
released.
I don't know how many computers I bought that a year or two later were just obsolete.
So we did our part. We did our fucking part. We ushered in the next century, but now we're kind of dinosaurs too, and I've seen this play out so many times. Like, younger kids are a lot more open-minded about things than
Far
when
more.
we were kids.
Far more.
It's just the truth,
Well,
guys.
because their parents are you guys that are like y'all. Like I'm tired of not being able to have that open-mindedness, and you're not going to enforce that on your kids. You
I
want them
agree.
to grow up.
I agree.
So it's you guys are the ones that are the parents that are raising these way
You
more
know,
open-minded
And
kids.
who are we? We're the kids of the hippies, guys. We are the literal descendants of the hippie generation.
Oh, not
like-
me. I'm not the hippie generation. I'm gonna be the hippie generation. You know what I'm saying?
You're the new age.
Yeah.
But it's true, just from like so like that's the direction it's been taken, you know. So
He's like, I love being a
The
new age
kids.
hippie, dude.
Yeah, I have a lot of
I have hope. Yeah,
for the next generation.
me too.
For like you guys, basically,
Yeah.
or even a little younger.
Yeah, that's all. Well, with the young kids that I had to fucking work with in the army, I have no hope. Fuck those guys. Fuck those
Ah,
guys.
you
I'm
know
glad
what?
they're in the army and not doing other shit. Yeah, they're not supposed to be doing other shit. Like, holy fuck. But yeah, if it's not all about this fucking bullshit like Bay and like the stupid like rat shit and like that stuff is not me. That's not me. I
those
was
are
born in
just words,
'92.
dude. There's
I know, but it's not even that. It's just like the whole like the things people are starting to. They probably did it back in the day too, but it's a big trend now to soak a tampon in vodka and then shove it up your ass.
Oh man, that's been around forever.
I know, but it's starting to trend more with this generation.
Shit, I got a tampon. You guys want to try it?
You know why you
fucking
feel that
idiot.
way? You feel that way.
No.
You feel that way because you're getting older. You're not a kid anymore, and the shit the kids are doing is the
It's
dumb shit that we
fucking
used to do
stupid
that our
as
parents
shit.
said it was dumb. That's what's happening. You just becoming another part of cycle of life, dude. We used to be the people on the grass. Now we're the old men yelling at the kids to get the fuck off my lawn because they're fucking ruining my grass that I spent
I'm
like 7
actually,
days.
I'm jealous of the millennials. I'm jealous of the generation right behind me. They have something I didn't have right from their birth, which is they're growing up with information
Oh,
right
dude.
in front of their feet. Whatever they need to find out and whatever they need to know, they have it immediately. It gives you such an advantage as a child in regards to what your perspective and I'm going to tell a story, and I hope it's not too long, so I'll just run through it real quick. One of my good buddies, he has a son, and he's like in his teen years, and we were watching HBO, like the three of us, we were just hanging out, and I think True Blood was on,
True Blood, yeah.
and there was like a gay scene between two dudes. Instantly, my buddy and I were a little uncomfortable watching this. I'm going to be honest. Look, I have nothing against that, but at the same time, it makes me uncomfortable watching it, where I'm just kind of like, but it's Hunter, the 16-year-old, who's totally heterosexual and straight and whatnot, who's looking at both of us going, what's wrong with you guys right now? And that's one of those epiphany moments for me where I'm like, there's hope for the millennials. There's hope for the next generation. They have a better perspective already. It's evidenced to me, like in little exchanges like that, where that's not how I felt at his age. I was a little bit more black and white and narrow and stuff in a way that I'm not proud of now at my age.
And let's be honest, not just you, the world was.
Exactly my point, though, right?
That's
It's
how
like,
we were brought up, dude. The word faggot was used everywhere.
Yeah. Yes, it
Everywhere.
was.
Yeah.
Yes, it was. It was politically correct to say it in the sense that it wasn't politically incorrect, you know? Like, no one's going to be like, hey, don't say it. There was a time. That's how it used to be. It's like,
Yeah.
What's it called? You know, it'd be insane. Like, just not trying to change it too much, but like, if when Mike comes visit in Rankin, him and Mike would just go at it crazy because
Mike
is
does
the same
kind
way
of
as him.
remind
Exactly.
me
My
of
our
Chae.
friend Mike. Okay, so like he was like a couple grades above me and Oscar because we all went to the same school together. That's how like me and Oscar like know each other and stuff. And he's like fucking super smart, and all he does is smoke weed. And he's super fucking smart. Like, and he's just like one of those guys that like he'll go in it with politics, religion, anything, right? And it goes deep, man. And he's like one of the guys I really started smoking weed with. And I was super religious when I was young, and he was the one that kind of helped me pull me out of that, which I like thank him today. You know,
I like this guy already.
he helped me pull.
Why are you laughing?
No, I'm serious.
I meant that seriously.
Yeah.
Like, that was no fucking joke.
No, yeah, like, so,
I like this guy
That was
already.
the exact reaction that I was expecting from you.
Mike is that guy that kind of helped me see, and then, I was still kind of on the edge, then I deployed, and then after deployment, I was like, nope. Like, there's no more time for me to believe in that bullshit.
Yeah.
But I'm not trying to offend anybody, I don't know.
I am offended.
I'm sorry. But, whatever. But, and, like, yeah, I think y'all would fucking, dude, because y'all just, like, if we get, when they come down, like, Rankin and Mike, that'll be a great podcast, because, like, we could, like, dude, that'd be so good.
Yeah,
I mean,
Mike-
by then we can figure out the mic thing, and hopefully it's all doing good, you know, because we're still trying to find that right zone to have, like, everybody at to where the mic's picking it up perfectly.
Yeah.
Because we just want, like, theoretically, like, and I'm thinking so much stuff right now because this is just
I can
a
tell.
fucking- No, it's like
No, there's a reason why they give out Oscars for sound and sound editing. Like,
Yeah. No, it's legit.
It's important.
And what I'm
It's
saying is, like,
important.
just like your story was an amazing story, and I understood, kind of like I saw it from your perspective, you know, even though, like, me and him are the young ones in this group, of course. You know, I'm fixing to turn 24. He just turned 23. You know, like, So we're the young, but like it was weird because like he grew up in a kind of a harder lifestyle where he had to work a lot, so he matured. And then I joined the military. I was there for 4 years, so I kind of matured. And it's just like this how we're having these conversations and this amazing moment, you know. And that the fact that like we can have anybody on this show, you know what I mean? Like anybody who wanted to be on it could be on it, and you could learn their life, or like you get to experience that storytelling, you know, or like you get to see things from their perspectives, all from them just being here, right? But now we're taking it to the next level, and we're giving it to everybody, you know? So if this becomes a bigger thing, that'd be fantastic. And it'd be because of y'all guys coming. That helps a lot, you know? Y'all being here is fucking awesome. So I appreciate you guys being here and wanting to be a part of, like, you know, podcast. Because it's been a fucking blast so far, and I'm just loving it. I don't know. A lot of good stuff
That
going
sounded
on.
like a good way to wrap it up. What time is it? We got like 15 minutes.
How
Yeah,
long
well, I
is
mean,
the
I'm just-
podcast?
However long we want it to be. The first one was
like 2 hours and like 60 minutes.
a little over 2 hours,
Yeah.
and
The second
I
one was
edited
an hour and
out
30
quite a
minutes.
bit.
Yeah, the parts that we don't
Well,
talk.
then you guys are the very generation I'm talking about. Like, I mean it. Like, it's up to you guys. And I have hope for y'all because the only thing that I ask for the generation behind me, for you guys, is the only thing I ask. Be informed. The information is there. Like, take advantage of it. Like, there's a lot going on, and there's times where the individual person can make a difference, you know, and we have to do it collectively in the sense that if enough people get involved, things can happen. And I don't know.
I agree. With the internet and how easy it is to communicate, you really have a much better chance to get your message out. Now, there's a shit ton of messages out there, but I feel like the opportunity it's really there for everybody.
Yeah.
It really is.
But see, no, he made a great example. You made a great example the other day when you were talking about how, like, since the internet has come out, what's been crazy and what happened to, like, I guess you could say our generation, the generation you're talking about, is the fact that, okay, when y'all were growing up, whatever you were told was the truth, right? We're growing up, whatever they tell us is what we're going to look up on the internet and figure out what both sides of the story say.
so
we
true.
know both sides, and we know who's actually saying the truth. So we don't have that. Nobody can lie to us. You know, and that's
the point.
fucking
Yeah,
crazy.
like,
you know, that's exactly
use
what
that.
we're growing up.
Yeah, use
What
that.
we're
You
going
say you're
into.
jealous, but
Being
we couldn't gotten there without your generation,
I know.
man.
To be honest, since I'm the oldest one here, I'm part of actually the ass end of Generation X. I had higher hopes for my generation than what we actually did. You know what I'm talking about? I grew up like my 20s being like the late 90s and stuff, or when I had my early 20s. That was a different time. Like, that was pre 9/11. It was a different, innocent, more happier under Bill Clinton. It was kind of a weird America. Like, we didn't have any worries. Like, economy
no
was
war.
good. Yeah,
Economy was booming.
Yeah, like everyone was kind of happy. Everyone's doing all right, and I think that I don't know.
The
what I was
illusion
trying to
was
say.
broken.
All I know is that
We had higher hopes for our generation.
We could have done more, and the way
It ended.
the way the state of the world is that we're going to be passing off to you guys in the next decade or two.
That's
I'm
not
not-
us.
I'm-
That's the old fucks. That is not us because
wanna
we
know who votes
we
for
still don't even have power.
What are
Our generation. They're like waiting their turn to get in. Old dudes are still running this shithole.
I'm talking? I don't know, man. We could be doing more. We could always be doing more.
Well, we just gave the next generation the best present ever, internet. Pornography like you've never seen before.
HD,
HD.
HD 4K
Now
pornography,
There's VR pornography.
VR pornography.
Holy shit.
We're about to give y'all motherfuckers VR porn. You're welcome. That's all we needed to do.
Good job.
I've heard that VR porn is actually insanely amazing.
I bet, dude. You'd be like, fucking just go ahead. Like, I can see
It's-
everything right now. You know?
Well, here's what they're doing. They're recording it. They're recording it with a 360 camera.
Yeah, and it's
So
POV.
what you can do is, when you're in it, you can move the camera. You are the camera. What you look at is
You are the porn star, basically.
and then you move down, and the angles will change as you move down,
That's
and you're
the-
looking
and you-
at
that's
it.
what I'm saying. You
You
turn-
can be
that's
like,
how
I
VR
want to
is
look
supposed
up
to
your
be.
butthole, and you just bend your head, and you're looking up the girl's butthole.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Yeah,
Dude,
I
that's
agree.
great.
You're welcome.
Dude, but I had this thing I was thinking about. Okay, so I talked to you and you after I watched the Steve Aoki thing for the first time. I told you now that guy fucking influenced me, right? So it's like I want to do something that can because watching him inspired me so much, like how he could touch so many people and like so many people were there, like you could see, like you saw the crowds and they're just fucking, you can't even see the end of the crowd, just swarms of people and they're all feeling that moment, that beat, that music, they're feeling that, and it's like just a great fucking thing that he's doing, right? And I want to be a part of something like that. But what if the thing that happens to happen is this is something that becomes big, and then what we're doing right now is the thing that spreads, and we have millions of people at one point listening to this, and then that would be what you're saying. You would literally be talking to the people instead of just saying it as like a conversation. You're literally now talking to those people, like our generation, like my generation, like me and Oscar, and y'all can it's like a messages to them, like be like, hey, this is what's up, and those people are listening,
So you mean we can brainwash anybody we want?
No, what do you mean? It's not gonna be brainwashed. This is like the truth. What are you talking about, man?
Good brainwash tagline.
God
This is the
damn it.
truth.
I'm fixing to take a bong here, though. I feel like I'm
gonna have to subvert the show from within. You're part of the problem, man.
You're part of the problem.
Or should I call you the man?
Oh. Finally found him.
Actually, this motherfucker got so baked, and I was so baked.
Oh, I fucked him hard, dude.
He
It wasn't like that.
In the butt.
In the brain.
Got it.
In the
Elaborate.
brain.
You can't
In the
actually
brain.
leave it at
I
that.
fucked him hard in the brain.
That's just.
Yeah,
It was-
come on.
Okay, all right. So it was the first bong rip we took, and mind you, the first bong rip I've had in I don't even know how long, 10 years. So we hit that green bong.
Anybody want to experience the green bong?
And-
Just light it up.
This is
I'm
when
going for it.
I told you that I hit a bong and I was baked.
Oh my God.
Just
Yeah,
baked.
I remember. I recall.
And that's when I was edible baked almost.
Yes,
Where I
sir.
couldn't stop moving and breathing heavily, kind of like
What?
we watched Immortals.
Once again, are you sure you didn't smoke crack?
Yes! Yes! Did you hear him?
No, what'd he say?
It's like you gotta hit that shit. He's loving it. Yes!
He is the pusher
Dude,
man.
that guy's a beast,
He is the
man.
pusher man.
Oh, I know.
The pusher man.
You can't hit that. He just had this big ass smile.
Straight up.
Dude. He was
You are
like,
that Curtis
he was-
Mayfield song.
he was
You are the
loving it,
pusher,
man. Yes, I will have this hit.
Dude, Moff, the pushing man, dude. That's what you bad now, dude. That's your name, dude.
That's the name of the man.
Moff the push man.
This is, what is this called? This is Bruce Banner?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and some blue dream, and
Yeah.
some other shit.
Yeah, we got
all that shit's in there, dude.
It's a whole bunch of
You
mixy
okay,
weed.
buddy?
Yeah, I'm fine.
It's a whole lot of weed.
It's
You know
a
what I'm saying?
whole lot of weed, dude. What's with it?
So we ripped the bong, super fucking baked, and we're sitting on the couch, and this guy is talking to me about how I'm here to. He's actually said this a lot. How I'm like here to teach him shit and teach him the ways, and I'm somehow I feel like I'm a cult leader when he talks to me like it. It's fucking weird. He'll probably start doing it. It's when he gets super baked.
Like, later, do you have a punch bowl?
Oh shit! Don't even fucking come in there.
So he keeps talking to me like I'm influencing him to do all this and like trying to take him and Oscar to the next level and show him like the doorway to the I don't even know, to being brilliant, to being a better person. The secret to life, I would almost say.
Yeah.
And he started making me think that I was just like brainwashed by Joe Rogan to brainwash these kids and bring them into my little Joe Rogan army
Jerk fest.
Jerk fest. And it made me start to freak out. Like, I was really brainwashing these guys as well.
I don't know what you want me to say. I like Joe Rogan. I agree with a lot of what he says.
Oh shit.
His initiation.
What do you want me to say, Adam?
Initiation.
Welcome to the Joe Rogan Army.
Yeah, I want to go that far, but I like Joe Rogan. He makes a lot of good points.
Yes, he does. And
And he's coming to Denver.
You took that bong rip? I ate some
Yeah.
edibles?
yeah, I definitely want to go check him out. It's weird because he said it on the podcast that he was coming here, but I can't find tickets anywhere on the internet.
Yeah.
So
Meaning they haven't gone on sale yet.
the weird part is has
he announced a date?
well, he said it was next month. He didn't say the date. He said it'll be next month. And he has
Probably wasn't this
dates going past next month on his website. So maybe he hasn't landed a spot yet,
Yeah, and he's just
or
fucking gonna
there's
push
some
for it.
kind of an issue with the venue. I don't know. But he said he was going to do a small gig somewhere. So I know for sure they're going to sell out fast when they do go on
A
sale.
small venue. It could be one of the comedy ones.
I was thinking it was Comedy Works because he loves Comedy Works.
It could even be like the DTC one.
Yeah.
That one I feel like he can book on short notice.
Have you been there?
I haven't,
I haven't either.
but I imagine it's set up a lot like, at least stage-wise, the one downtown.
That one's small.
Exactly.
That's really small. I think it's probably similar.
Yeah. I see it. You can see it from the highway.
Yeah, I always see it when we drive by.
So just based on that, it's for a show. That's an intimate little setting. Just
Maybe
like the one
200
downtown.
people.
Yeah, just like downtown.
I think downtown is probably 100 people. You think maybe it goes 200? It's pretty fucking small.
I think you could. I think it's. I don't know.
They do kind of pack you in there. You don't really have a lot of room on your seat. It does
Because
feel...
I was like thinking about the layout where it's like that's a lot of rows by about. Let me see. I can see 200 people.
Yeah,
I can see 200 people in there easily.
I could see 200 naked dudes just flopping their wieners around.
What was I saying?
I'm not surprised.
That's a lot of wieners, dude.
I bet if you could permanently like tattoo that to the inside of your eyeball, so that's all you see at all
When
times.
you close
How do you
it.
know I already haven't?
Oh.
Which eye? Both? You sick motherfucker. See? You like are you like a bat? You use sonar? Are we all just sound waves to you right now?
So you can just get my sound wave, dick waves, hitting you in the face, son? Like these dick waves?
What the fuck?
Bouncing on your face and shit. I don't know what gets you off, dude. What the fuck?
In my mind, the dick waves are blue.
They're blue.
Dick wave to your
They-
face, son.
The dick waves start out thin and then just like get girthy as they travel the farthest. Until they just like slap you in the face.
Yeah.
It's an interesting way to view naked people
There we
through
go.
sonar.
You know,
You can never hide your nakedness.
Nope.
What the fuck?
Dude, let me hit you with those dick waves, dude.
Have you seen that dude that's blind and he fucking rides bikes
What?
using sonar?
Does
Like
he?
a dolphin. He like
Yes.
sends out clips.
What? He can ride bikes. He can walk around. He's
And
basically a
and by
superhero.
riding bikes, meaning the dude's going like 10, 15 miles an hour. Like he's
motor-
kind of booking it on the bike.
Motorcycle?
no.
Bicycle.
Bicycle.
Okay.
Like he's pedaling on.
And he sounds like a dolphin. He's constantly like sending out like those little clips, and by judging the distance and whatnot, that's how
Daredevil?
he's navigating.
Basically.
Straight up. Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
That was on Stan Lee's superhero.
Yeah, the superhero.
Well, I saw that episode once. It was that could like shoot like super fast.
I've seen that
He
one.
can shoot like 2 targets like
Oh, yeah.
instantaneously. That's how
Yeah, you
fast
couldn't
he
even
can
see him.
He's like,
The
That's
one
real
to
high
me,
unit right
besides the blind guy, that was the most amazing was the expert driver. That, I mean, the guy was like I think he's a stunt driver, but basically, for whatever reason, his extra sensory perception is exceptional, and he can just kind of see things out the sides of
Like
his
if the
eyes,
car was a part of
if you were actually looking forward.
You mean his peripheral vision?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I meant. Peripheral vision. So he goes head-to-head with a trained cop on a driving course, and this is like a specifically trained cop for car chases. And they have all these mirrors set up around the corners, so they're seeing reflections of themselves instead of what's actually, where the turn really is.
What the fuck?
And the cop struggled through the whole thing. His time was brutally slow compared to how it was without mirrors. And then the other dude was exactly as fast as he was with the mirrors as he was without. They made no difference to him.
That guy figured out how to drive in third person, like in video games in real life.
Yeah, pretty much.
What?
If you were playing Grand Theft Auto, that's how he sees the car.
He was like, fuck this, I'm clicking back and seeing everything.
Yeah, that one blew my mind too. That was...
No, but the fucking guy is fucking blind, and he's fucking sitting there. What the fuck, dude? You know what I'm saying?
He has this crazy click that
Jesus, come on.
he just started doing it when he was a kid and ended up throughout. I think he did it for pretty much his whole life. He looked like he was relatively old, maybe in his 40s. Was he that old? 50s, you think?
He was
yeah.
old.
So he's been doing this his whole life. So he's had 50. Well, maybe not 50, but whenever he
You
started,
know who
he's
that
probably
dude
had-
was? That was the dude that taught Daredevil.
The old
Seriously,
guy, the old
dude?
guy.
The
Yeah, the
stick
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jeez.
that's Master Splinter right there.
We may never see a real life Marvel superhero, but we have just seen a real life Marvel superhero mentor.
Oh, fucking shit, dicks,
And
man.
he's waiting for the right
I've
dude.
been
Yeah.
waiting for the
We're
right
just waiting for
dude.
Keanu Reeves. We're waiting for the chosen one.
Keanu Reeves. What does he have to get old enough to? The chosen one. Dude, that guy's a fucking beast. They showed him at a actual shooting range thing that we have to run around and shoot. And
Keanu
I
Reeves?
saw that too.
And he's a
with his
fucking
sidearm.
beast,
Yeah.
dude.
Keanu Reeves?
Yeah, Keanu Reeves. He's a fucking goddamn I think he swung one of the bullets and it went in a corner.
He had to navigate multiple targets on the move using cover, reloading during the process. And
Was
he looked like a pro doing it. He didn't
Really?
miss. Just ping, 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 click. Like just efficient, just like it was routine for him.
Yeah, and it's
He
just
made
like,
it look easy. I should
Damn,
say.
what is
that's
his
why
training?
that's probably why his movies are so good, because he puts that into another perspective of doing the exact same thing, but as he would if he was actually with warload and he had to actually do something like that.
Has he been trained though,
But-
professionally?
I don't
I
know.
would imagine with all the action movies
He's
that
done a
kid's
lot,
done,
and
he's probably professionally been trained multiple times.
Oh
You
yeah,
can
like military or something.
When
you know.
you can get 2 thumbs up for John Wick, it's because of the fight scenes.
Oh dude,
And
John Wick was in no way a good movie, but the fight
Exactly.
scene was like,
But
whoa.
even the critics, who gave it 2 thumbs up were like, vintage Keanu Reeves. Yeah, the story's thin, blah, blah, blah. But the fight scenes, the choreography, we're talking critics who judge Oscar movies, where they gave him a pass, the fight scenes in that movie were that good. They're like, 2 thumbs up, go see it.
Yep.
What? He's supposed to be my shield against movies like that. And then I went and saw it, and I was like, the critics were right. Go see it.
It's like,
They're
plot
making it
garbage,
number 2.
get their
They're
stink,
making
but
it
the
number 2.
fighting.
They're
Making
making
it
more
number
too.
2.
Of course.
There's gonna be a John Wick 2 coming out.
Of course.
The Keanu Reeves formula, I'm a sucker for it. It's kind of it's a guilty pleasure of mine. If you accept it for what it is.
It's good entertainment.
Fuck yeah, I love Keanu Reeves movies. The 47 Ronin, I dug that too.
I never saw it.
I liked it. It was over the top, over the top. That's okay.
All right. I think that's good. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. We got fantasy football coming up. Important game for me.
Oh god.
I always got to beat Jake. Always.
Is that who you're playing?
Yeah. It's an easy
Bye.
win.